The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
We're clear, Captain. It's so grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the loss. We all are.
I know, but it's been months, and we've done little but search for this blasted manuscript and box.
Le Chasseur has a lead on the box. To meet him and Chevalier in St. John's.
Chevalier too? No hope of cheering me up then. When Achilles said whoever had the artifacts could access sites of great power, what did he mean?
I'm not sure I understand it myself, Shay. I had a long talk with Adewale about that. He believes the box can be activated to, well, project words or images.
Like a magic lantern?
What do you mean?
You know the magic lantern shows Father Connolly put on in the church basement? The box had a candle in it, I think. He put these little glass plates in front. Then we'd see the images projected on the wall like cathedrals in Rome. Bright and near as big as life.
Ah, yeah. I suppose it is. Except that it interprets the strained language of the manuscript, too. If the plate were of a banner in Latin, we'd see it in English.
How is that possible?
Who knows? I fear we might never truly understand how any of the pieces of Eden work.
Where in the world has the most beautiful girls?
I suppose it depends on your vision of beauty. A damsel from Corfu and one from Oslo are as different as chalk and cheese, but both can be lovely.
See, opinions like that give a man a reputation for wisdom.
Yeah, thank you.
I would have just said Havana. The girls there have lusty buttocks and bosoms and feel no shame in putting them on display. But that's no slight against our lasses from home.
I suppose.
I think Galway has the nicest ones. Fair and modest. Always willing to spot you a penny for an ale.
You don't say.
And then there's the maids I met in Lisbon. Destined for the convent they were. Dark-eyed and kindly dispositioned. If only I'd spoke Portuguese. Not that we spent much of our nights talking.
Opinions like that give a man an entirely different reputation.
Tis a grand old sound on a good ship, taut and free. And we don't give a damn when we drink our rum with the girls on old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're outward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling home to old Maui. Once more we sail with the northerly gale through the ice, the sleet and rain. Them coconut fronts, them tropical lands we soon shall see again. 6 hellish months we've passed away in the cold Kamchatka Sea. And now we're bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're outward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling home to old Maui. And now we sail with a favouring gale towards our island home. A mainmast sprung, a whaling done, and we ain't got far to roam. Our stunts or booms are carried away, what care we for that sound?
We're almost there, Captain. Le Chasseur will be expecting us.
And Chevalier.
That's a small price to pay for a lead in the precursor box.
Haul in the stunsail! Give me some speed!
Let go anchor. Captain has the helm.
Loose and trim too. Ease off the wind. Haul it all sail. Chevalier, what happened to your vessel?
Got myself into a bit of a scrape. Sent 3 ships in our land to their watery grave. The Gerfaut nearly followed them down.
Just your fate has been better, Le Chasseur.
Indeed. My sources inform me that Samuel Smith has searched far and wide, looking for answers on how to make that strange box work. He just returned from Europe.
Where's he now?
Refitting his schooner. If you hurry, you can catch him there. Oh, remember those blueprints? Well, I had an engineer build that marvelous weapon for your ship. Master Pucker's gun fires more shots than an artillery brigade, and twice as fast.
Many thanks.
Anything for my hooded friends.
Let out some sail! Captain?
I will join you on this voyage.
Then shall we, gentlemen?
You are in a jovial mood, Shay?
Why shouldn't I be? I have a new weapon, and will soon have a chance to use it. Besides, Templars are usually well guarded, and I'm sure that Smith fellow is no exception.
I also took the liberty of ordering some improvements. Morgan now has a ram cut through ice itself.
I have heard of such technology, but never witnessed its operation.
What about Smith, then? Close by.
Aye, he sails these very waters, and he may have the precursor box.
Then let's find him.
God.
There he is!
Most fortunate timing! Lady Luck never ceases to smile on you.
He's seen us! Give chase!
But hold your fire! We must not damage the box or risk losing it to the sea. Can this blockade go any faster?
At least my ship is still seaworthy, Chevalier. Fire!
Our target is smart.
Samuel Smith is the Templar's treasurer. What he's doing in these waters is beyond me.
Maybe he came here to beat someone, or ran into your pirates. He's refitting his ship, so something must have happened.
If one of my allies attacked him, I would have known about it.
When he's back from a long voyage, we'll have a chance to get him.
He controls most of the Templars well, doesn't he? With him out of the way...
Washington entrusted the precursor box to him. He probably still has it.
Shay's right. The box comes first.
So we can't sink him. We'll have to board his ship, or force him to beach.
Look, Captain. He's cutting through the ice.
It seems you're not the only one equipped with such a ram, Shay.
Let us hope ours fares just as well.
It worked. The way is clear.
Once more, your fortune holds. But do not waste time congratulating yourself. Smith is getting away.
Aboard, Captain!
Careful. These waters are... It's an ambush!
Off where you sit, Diable d'Enfer! Smith must not escape!
Loosen!
I don't see Smith's ship!
Let's get rid of these distractions first. We'll find him. Fire! 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 Crowd it all on!
There's Smith. He's moving again.
No doubt he hoped to be a spectator of your demise.
I'm glad to disappoint him. And he's still within reach.
Careful. It's quite a rough squall, Cap.
Reef it all tops! Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
What wickedness is this?
Another Templar tactic. He can cover whole stretches of ocean with their flames.
Careful, Snake. Could be burnt to cinders.
It's nothing more than the last desperate throw of choice. He knows we have him. Mates out! Let's go! There's the gallant prize! Studs out! Let's get moving!
Loose tops and royals. That wind's trouble, Captain Cormac.
Trim the yards off the wind!
Now we know where he was headed. Barson has an encampment here.
Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this. Fire! Fire!
Shot, sir! Ready to fire, sir!
Careful!
Fire!
He's vulnerable!
Fire!
Ready here!
Unfurl, mates! Let's move!
Foretops, loose!
Get them aloft! Douse all sail!
Bastards in the sights!
Send my sight! Got a clear shot, man! Oh, I've got a lovely clear shot!
You there! Stop! You'll go down like a sack of potatoes. This will be your end, assassin! You will regret this! Think about what you're doing, assassin! Your brotherhood is using you! Got it tight! This cannot be! No! Do you even know what that is?
An ancient artifact. Treasure from those who came before.
Yes. It matters not. Some of the greatest scientific minds of all Europe could not make it work.
Now all I need is the manuscript, and all shall be revealed. I've got the precursor box. It's dead.
Well done, Shay.
Where's Chevalier?
Returning to Liverpool. Celebrate without him, I'm afraid.
Got the precursor box. Smith's dead.
Well done, Shay.
Where's Chevalier?
Returning to Liverpool. We'll have to celebrate without him, I'm afraid.
I don't much feel like celebrating, Liam. I know we have to get these artifacts back, but at what cost? Samuel Smith. He could barely... Killing him was...
Necessary.
But...
But nothing. Danger.
As...
Twas a cold and dreary morning in December. And all of me money it was spent. And where it went, I...
No, you shouldn't.
Hold on! You come back here, you mad maggot!
You're here. Congress is still in session. George Washington and his militia have fired on French troops under Jumonville. The French are calling it an act of war.
George Washington. You mean Lawrence's younger brother?
Yeah, it's the same. Speaking of Lawrence Washington, but you eliminated him. James Wardrop has moved up in ranks. All the Templar resources are at his disposal now.
What about the manuscript?
My sources in New York confirm that Wardrop has it. I also learned that he is here at the Congress under heavy guard.
Shay, find Wardrobe. Get that manuscript.
This place is thick with Templar troops. Liam and I will make sure he doesn't escape.
Johnson's here.
Who's he?
Well, he's a trader and was colonel of the Warriors of the Six Nations for a while. He's responsible for the New York levies now, I think.
Never heard of him.
Hey, stop! Let me just see if I can find it.
Now, what's so important about this Congress? Who knows? They never tell us anything.
That must be the Templar William Johnson. Perhaps he has the manuscript, or knows where it is.
As I have stated previously, I believe we need a national union, granted by an act of parliament, but bringing greater independence to our colonies. The French are an immediate threat, and we are ill prepared to face them. To put it bluntly, the colonies must join, or die.
A rousing speech, Master Franklin. But do you truly believe Great Britain will grant her colonies autonomy?
They have little choice, Master Johnson. You know the remoteness of this frontier better than most.
Yes, but let us leave politics for another day. I wanted to thank you for your research.
Of course, of course. In the brief time I could examine that box, I could tell it was something unique. From ancient Egypt, you said? Well, as I mentioned in my letter, I am quite ready to electrify it.
Excellent. We will have the box delivered shortly. As for the manuscript... Captain?
I apologize, sir, but Master Wardrop refused to hand it over. He said the risks were too great.
The risks? Ah. I apologize. You will have the manuscript and the box in the briefest of delays.
You mangy excuse for a uniform. Run to Fort Frederick and tell Master Wardrop he had better cough up the manuscript post-haste. Else I will have him scalped.
I can't let that lobster captain reach Wardrop. Can't let that lobster captain reach Wardrop. Now it's Wardrop.
His flank! Attack his flank!
You can't do this!
Send my sights.
Bastards in me sights!
Trying to get away, Corp.
Stay with him! He can't last! Don't lose sight of him!
How long can you keep this up?
I'll take that. You Templar dog.
No! You have no idea what you're doing, fool!
Keeping the people free from your control.
How free will you be when the French undermine these squabbling colonies?
These colonies would be far better off without the Templars pulling the strings.
We bring order from chaos. If everything is permitted, no one is safe.
Even the devil can quote scripture to suit his own purposes.
You attack first. I will follow. Fleeing is futile. You're on our territory, brother. Did I ever tell you that I...
Mr. Hound, blues down! Catch some wind! I have the manuscript.
Great. Hope is waiting for you at Sleepy Hollow.
What's in Sleepy Hollow?
Benjamin Franklin. The man Johnson hired to make that strange precursor box work.
So what's the plan?
Meet Hope. Personate one of Johnson's men. Give the box of manuscript to Franklin.
So I'm a messenger then?
Aye. See if this Franklin can figure out how this damn box operates. Stay with him. Oh, as far as we can tell, this man doesn't know about the Templars or the Assassin.
Oh, a simple task.
For a simple man.
Safe and sound and home again. Let the waters roar, Jack. Safe and sound and home again. Let the waters roar, Jack. Long we've tossed on a rolling main. Safe and
in the stunsail! Don't blew up! Blew up!
Another body.
You're late. The sky is getting temperamental.
That's not the only thing, is it? Master Franklin, sir. My name is Shay, and this is my associate Hope. William Johnson told us to give you these.
Ah. Thank you, but I'm afraid I must delay my experiment.
Delay it? Why?
The army confiscated my lightning rods. They are essential to conducting the electricity I need to vivify your box.
Master Johnson would not want you to have to wait.
Perhaps there is something you can do, then. Soldiers have been hauling things away all day. Perhaps they could tell you where they've taken my lightning rods so you could get them back.
At your service, sir.
Begin your investigation at the market near the docks. I will stay here and help with the preparations.
This is intolerable. I can barely conduct my research.
You know where the warehouse is, soldier. Right there.
I'm sure you're seeing things, but I'll think about it. Did you see that snake stuffed in Benjamin Franklin's garden? I keep well clear of that place. They say that man messes with lightning. Speaking of lightning, I reckon there's a storm coming.
Aye. Let's hope she demurs until we're off duty.
Hey, darling.
You up for a pint?
Sure, if you bring him.
Get down!
Is that the last of it?
Yes, it is, sir.
Good. Put it with the rest.
I wonder what Master Franklin plans to do with these rods. The storm's getting worse. Let's hurry back to Franklin.
Stop! Stop now!
Shay! Thank goodness! Quick! Help me with the rods!
It's a map! Where is that?
Portugal! Lisbon, I'd stake my life on it!
Make yourself scarce, Shay. The militia will be here any minute. I'm sure they will have questions.
What about you?
I'm a devoted housekeeper.
Right. The nearest bureau is near Mount Vernon. Pope will be expecting me.
Wishes to announce a newly arrived with solids and fantasy, all colors of the rainbow can be yours. Calico. Selection of Troyan racing horses is available from Jenkins.
Unfurled, mates! Douse the royals and tops! Douse all but mates! All down! All down! Give me some speed! All down and clew up! Take them all in! Furl! Furl!
Lisbon is near as large as London or Paris. Are you sure you can find this one place?
Sword clear as day, Hope. It's a convent, right close by the harbor. I might have visited the sisters once or twice.
Given your present knowledge of the site, this duty falls upon you. You understand what must be done?
Find the Precursor Temple and retrieve the Piece of Eden.
Finally obtained a ship for crossing the ocean. Have no worries. I will keep the Morgans safe in New York.
Thank you. Liam and I will leave straight away.
Liam is unavailable at present. Your crew and ship await. Be careful, Shay. Pieces of Eden are powerful relics.
Feast of All Saints. What a sight. And here I am, looking for a relic from the time before Adam and Eve. Strange days indeed.
Benedictus est, Domine, Deus universi quia de tua largitate accepimus vinum, uo tibi offerimus fructum vitis et operis manum hominum, ex quo nobis fiet potus spiritualis. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Gratia Domini nostri Iesu Christi, et caritas Dei, et communicatio Sancti Spiriti, sit cum omnibus vobis, et cum spiritu, et sancti sui benedicat vici. Sanare contritos corte. Kyrie eleison. Qui peccatores vocare venisti, Christe eleison. Qui ad exteram Patris sedes ad interpellandum pro nobis, Kyrie eleison. Miseratur nostri omnipotens Deus et, dimisis peccatis nostris, perducat nos ad vitam aeterna. Amen. Benedictus est, Domine, Deus universi quia de tua largitate accepimus vinum, quo tibi offerimus fructum vitis et operis manum hominum, ex quo nobis fiet potus spiritualis. Orate, fratres, ut meum ad vestrum sacrificium acceptabile fit apud Deum Patrem omnipotentem.
Suscitia nos sacrificium de manibus tui. Ad laudem et gloriam nominum sui. Ad viritatem portum
Domine Jesu Christe, quid existi apostolis tui, facem relinquo vobis, facem meam do vobis. Ne respicias peccata nostra, sed fidem ecclesiae tuae. Eamque secundum voluntatem tuam, pacificare et qualificare digneris, qui vivis et regnas in saecula saeculorum. Amen. Pax Domini sit semper vobiscum. Oferte vobis pacem. In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Gratia Domini Jesu Christi, caritas Dei, et communicatio Sancti Spiritus.
This must be it. The precursor site. What do we have here? The artifact.
God do this to them?
God had nothing to do with this.